So what I'm doing today is I'm about to add some gravel to the bottom of my tub pond because most of my fish are kind of darker colored and it's a little hard to see them. The other reason I'm doing it is because the fish are going to, I'm hoping that maybe the fish will breed if there's gravel on the bottom. I think maybe they have been breeding, but they're egg scatterers and have been eating up their eggs. I'm putting in the gravel because I want the fish to maybe lay their eggs in the rocks, because I think they were eating the eggs because the bottom of the pond was just flat plastic. And so it was easy for them to spot their eggs. Maybe if I put in some gravel, the fish will lay their eggs and they'll fall into the crevices of the gravel in between the grains and they won't be able to eat them. So this is just quickcrete all-purpose gravel that I got from Ace Hardware, and I'll just be rinsing off preliminarily with the water from the rain barrel. I'll give it a proper rinsing later with water from a bucket, water in a bucket. Actually, I kind of changed my mind, and what I'll do is I'm going to rinse it with a hose for the second rinsing over the rain barrel, so I can replenish some of the water that was lost. To prepare the bottom of the pond for the gravel that I just washed out, I'm gonna have to remove some of the dead moam off the bottom of the pond and maybe some fish poop. So I'm gonna be using a siphon that is slightly thinner in diameter because I don't want to take out too much water. I'm mainly just going after fish poop on the bottom before I lay down the layer of gravel. I've siphoned up as much of the moam as I could visibly see, and it'll have to do, I guess. Whatever remains is hopefully just an innocuous amount. I'm going to lay the gravel in there. It's not a lot of gravel. I only intend to do a thin layer, but if I need some more, I'll wash another batch. So here's how the pond is looking one day after I placed gravel on the bottom instead of just having bare plastic. And again, the reason I was doing this is so that I could kind of see my fish a little better and you know, have a more natural look. Also, I was concerned that maybe they were breeding and scattering their eggs at the bottom of the pond, but having bare plastic, they didn't have anything to you know, to get hidden in, and with the rocks, maybe some eggs will make it into the crevices and hatch into little babies. So yeah, you'll notice some debris on the water. Unfortunately, that wasn't my fault. That's the gardeners coming in with their blowers, and I've talked to them several times to please be careful when blowing around the pond, but they seem to disregard it. But yeah, so that's a little regrettable that some debris shows up in this video. But other than that, I'm kind of pleased with the results, and hopefully we'll get some fry maybe this season or next season. Thanks for watching.